Throughout history, we, as humans, have used the power of our minds to achieve incredible and amazing feats. In reality, our minds are simply tools we use to create our thoughts. And the quality of our thoughts determines the quality of our experiences. A simple shift in perception will quickly and easily improve how you feel and what you believe is possible, helping you to achieve all of your personal goals, even those that previously seemed unattainable. Join us now as we explore the vast landscapes of our minds. This is Mind Over Matter. Hi, Mitch.
Hi, Brandy. How are you?
I'm doing really well. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. Yeah, what a great weekend.
It has been a great weekend. Did you have a good week?
Yeah, I'm getting ready for the cold. It's starting to get cold. I got my kind of flannel shirt on today. I'm getting excited about the winter. I love winter in New Mexico. So.
I know. I get to start wearing my little jackets and different things like that. It's a whole new wardrobe opening up.
Start pulling things out of boxes and moving them back into the closet
yes,
again. I know it's kind of fun.
Taking the whole inventory of the closet and going, I forgot I had that. I forgot I had this. Getting really excited about all of that.
All the big bold colors with nice soft. I know. I love all the textures in the winter. It's great.
You know what my favorite thing is the like bulky sweaters that you feel like you could just like wrap yourself up into. I like that a lot.
Well, one thing I love when you women put on those big bulky sweaters and then got those leggings on, it just looks so athletic and so comfortable. It looks
and
so
leggings
fun.
are back,
leggings,
by the way.
Yeah, leggings,
yeah,
that's it.
Like this.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess enough about fashion.
Yeah, right.
We actually have a show to do, Mitch. I'm Brandolyn. I know. I'm Brandolyn Jokiel, by the way.
And I'm Mitch Friedman.
And we are certified hypnotherapists, and we have our show here, Mind Over Matter, obviously. And today we're going to be talking about how you can use hypnotherapy to feel better and have better things in your life, actually the indications and the applications of hypnotherapy specifically.
Perfect. Yeah, that sounds really good. I know we ended our last show on talking a little bit. I kind of had to speed it up and just talked a little bit about weight loss and stop smoking and stress and pain control. So this week we're going to just expand on all of that so you guys get a really good idea of how this all works.
We're going to go into lots of detail about that.
It's true.
And was it the last show when we played How the Mind Works with Hypnotherapy little thing?
Yeah, the little clip that you put together, it was the last show. Yes, last week.
So I thought we'd start out the show again today, Mitch. Oh, I need to not bang this.
I know,
okay.
Me too.
Because that makes a lot of noise. So very delicate and gentle right here. I'm just remind myself. We'll do some NLP on that later. So I'm going to get that clip ready. If you want to explain a little bit more about what that clip is and how the mind works.
Okay, great. Yeah,
hypnotherapy.
Brandy put a great clip together about just how there's three parts to the mind: the subconscious, the superconscious, and also the conscious analytical part of the mind. And so Brandy put a little clip together about how all that works. So yeah, it's a great clip. Yeah, it talks a little bit about, we do have the conscious analytical part of our mind, and there's also the subconscious acting out part of our mind. We all think, we think mind all the time, and we always think it's in the head,
Mm-hmm.
But actually your subconscious mind is in your body. It runs your body. So, yeah.
Okay.
We ready for the clip?
We're ready for that clip.
Okay, let's go.
All right.
To explain how we use hypnosis to make lasting changes, let's look at the mind as having three distinct parts: the conscious, the subconscious, and the superconscious. Now, each of these areas of the mind has different characteristics, and we use them in various ways. The area that we as adults are generally most familiar with is the conscious mind. This part of our mind is the reasoning or analytical part. It is the part of our mind that houses logic, choice, and willpower. The superconscious, on the other hand, houses all of the characteristics that you would use to describe God, spirit, or higher power. It is our connection to infinite potential, divine energy, and divine intelligence. For the sake of this discussion, we will focus mainly on the subconscious and the conscious minds. The subconscious mind has many jobs. It houses memory and imagination. It is a picture consciousness that takes everything literally. It also directs the autonomic nervous system, so everything that we do automatically is driven by the subconscious mind. Let's think about this for just a moment. If you have learned a behavior that you currently don't think about doing, then it is housed in your subconscious mind. Remember when you were learning how to drive? That task required much concentration and logic to remember all of the steps of pushing in the clutch while letting off the gas and so on. I reckon that if you've been driving for quite some time, that it has become an automatic behavior, so much so that you can do many tasks while driving, such as listening to the radio, eating a sandwich, or talking on the cell phone. Watch out with that last one. You may just end up with a ticket for doing that. Anyhow, the point is that we act out of our subconscious minds. If you can subconsciously do a complex task like driving, just think about what other behaviors you may do without ever even thinking about them. The subconscious is also the association-making mechanism, meaning it generalizes to make its task of recognizing new information easier and more efficient. Have you ever wondered why we as people are so quick to stereotype and associate an individual as having the same characteristics as an entire group? That is the subconscious mind doing its job of associating or making generalizations. And because it is also the seat of memory, we call in those memories to make quick associations of incoming information. Let me give you an example. Suppose I am 8 years old and my father asks me to make him a cup of coffee. I make the coffee and tell him it's ready. When he tips the coffee pot, all that pours from the spout is crystal clear hot water. I forgot to add the coffee grounds to the pot. This is just an event that happened in my life. However, in that moment, I made up a belief about myself. I decided that if I forgot to add the actual coffee when making coffee, then I must be stupid. That memory of my forgetting to add the coffee and the corresponding belief that I am stupid is housed in my subconscious mind, and that thought creates a corresponding emotion. Simply put, that bad thought about myself creates a bad feeling in my body. Now suppose it is 30 years later, and my boss asks me to use a new copy machine to make copies. My subconscious immediately starts looking for any memory that looks like me manipulating a machine that I don't know that much about. Very quickly, I make an association to the coffee incident when I was 8 years old and immediately think, I'm stupid, and have the corresponding bad feeling. This can all happen, and generally does happen, without even our conscious awareness. So there I am, standing in front of this new copier, feeling like a complete idiot, and not even understanding or knowing why I feel so bad. Now the good news is that this thought is just a thought. And if I decided when I was 8 years old that I was stupid, then I can decide at 38 or 58 or 88 that I am brilliant. One of the ways that we can do that is through hypnotherapy. Stored within our conscious mind is what we call the critical factor or gatekeeper. This part of us filters incoming ideas and decides to either accept them into our subconscious mind or reject them altogether. This critical factor generally sounds like the chatterbox in your head. You know, that part of you that is constantly talking to you in that loud and irritating voice telling you what you should or shouldn't do. Or perhaps that's just me. Anyhow, by going into the alpha wave brain state, which is hypnosis, we just relax the critical factor enough so that new ideas are accepted more readily, so that we have more awareness of the memories and associations that we are making in our subconscious mind, and so that we can load in new, positive ideas about ourselves and the world, such as, I am brilliant. Boy, that thought feels a heck of a lot better than the old limiting belief. This is how our minds work with hypnosis as a way to change our thoughts, feel better, and have more fulfilling experiences in our lives.